All right, we do want to play. This hand is good. No artifacts to help power out Sweatworks Brawler, but we have a solid chance to draw one. Or an Aether creature, at least. That can make some servos for us. Yeah, we don't need this hold on our upkeep anymore. Just going to play a land and in our turn. Yeah, that last match, I'm still feeling the pain from losing it. All right. Play Fireweaver. So we're not going to get to power out Brawler before turn 4, but that's okay. Trying to decide if I want to use Hungry Flames on that guy. Gonna attack, because we can't block that guy anyway, because he controls an artifact. And then I'll decide whether I want to use Hungry Flames. I'm not sure I do. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it. Mobile Garrison. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, well that's kind of fun. So we can go implement, and then cast with improvise. Question is, do we leave both of these guys untapped so that we can just block Mobile Garrison? I don't think so. I think we can stop Mobile Garrison on a later turn. Although, this guy having Menace is kind of a problem. So at least maybe he doesn't attack with it. No, he probably still does, though. So I probably should have just attacked and just be ready to take 6. Okay. I can crew Mobile Garrison, so that's what he'll be doing here. I'd probably double block one of these guys. Probably the Garrison, just because it... Well, yeah, I think it's the Garrison. I'm gonna be sad if he has Built to Last here, though. Because of Built to Last, I think maybe I block the other guy. Yeah. I can also kill him with Hungry Flames, though, but Built to Last, yeah, we're just going to double block there. We'll take the 3. Lose our Sweatworks Brawler. Trophy Mage. Okay. Yeah, I guess I play Trophy Mage and grab my Automaton. It's not a, I mean, you know, I'm going to have to take at least 3 this next turn probably, so I can't even double block and kill the Garrison. So we'll grab our Automaton, we'll end our turn. We can use our Implement at least to draw us a card later. I could have done it there just to see if I draw something that's a better move. I probably should have, actually. It's usually the right thing to do is to use like your cycle effects before you decide what you do on your turn, because you want the most information possible. Opponent's about to use their Implement, I think. Or sacrifice it. I do it as a sorcery, actually. We do have removal, though, that can deal with what's going on. But not building up our board, I think, seemed a little dangerous there. All right, here comes Mobile Garrison again. we're just going to take the 3. Right. Gonna attack and untap his Salvager. And we'll go to 11. Ooh, that is not good. That card is really good. Like every time we destroy one of our opponent's permanents, basically they get an Anthem effect, which is really gross. Especially because he also has Implement of Improvement in play, so we are in for some trouble. I think we should probably use Hungry Flames on this while we can. Well, it's only at the beginning of their end step, so if I kill something during my turn, they're not going to get the counter. So he'll only get... Yeah, so I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, so we're gonna go Hungry Flames, get out of here. Also may not have anything else to crew his mobile garrison, so we have that going for us. I'm also gonna play Watchful Automaton, drop our opponent to 14, and bash for 3. Let's hope he has nothing else to crew that garrison. He does get a chance to draw a card though. So, and this will still get the counter. It gets a counter put on it. So when he plays creatures from now on, they'll be +1/+1 larger. So not exactly ideal for us. No creature, no creature, no creature. That's a creature. And it's a 3/3. It's about to be a 4/4. Right, we're gonna take the 3. Ooh, Gear Seeker. I kind of feel like I have to play Malfunction though. This is the bad news. Yeah, I basically do. Malfunction. Puts him back in a situation where he like has to be able to crew. We're gonna attack. He has to draw something that can crew. We also get to scry at the end of our opponent's turn. Man, he can crew it with 2 servos, and the servos are gonna be big, so it's extra bad. He can crew it with just 1 servo actually. And the mobile garrison can untap his Night Market Aeronauts whenever he wants. So, doesn't feel too good. Yeah, he's going to untap that. Okay. Not good. I didn't scry at the end of my opponent's turn because I'm so distraught. I think we're just done, basically. The one thing that could help me is my bounce spell. Because I could bounce Call for Unity. So, should I show him I have Gear Seeker Serpent? I don't really see a reason to, because we're basically dead. I mean, this will kill us in the air. We could play P-Foul to block it, but we're dead. I mean, there's no way around it. So, God, that was rough. Permanence. You can destroy permanence. That's relevant. Don't hate the idea of negating that thing. Yeah, we don't really have anything though. Just go back out there and hope we can win a little more quickly. All right, we do want to play first. Ugh. This would be like the ideal hand if we had a couple of the Aether creatures. Like, it would be a really good hand, but we're just going to have to mulligan. Wow. Okay. I think I keep this one. I think we do. All right, that makes it a lot better. We don't have any of our creatures. We, of course, get those hands where we have, like, all of our creatures with improvise in them. But... And then, like, you know, we mulligan and we get artifacts and no improvise, but we can draw them. We just haven't had very good, like, the way cards have been randomized has not been in our favor, let's say. You know, like, the mix of cards we've drawn hasn't been exactly the way we would want it, except for in our first match, which was ridiculous. I mean, and that was, like, super ideal, so it's worth noting that. That was, like, the other end of the spectrum. So... Draw land off of that, okay. Feel great about that, but I will attack and get a servo. And I'll end my turn. Has menace now. There's malfunction, but doesn't feel too great right here. Yeah, I think I attack with the super again. And in my turn, we can leave in the dust something, which could come up. It probably won't though at this stage. I guess if my opponent plays like a scary 4-drop, I'll probably cast Leave in the Dust on it, but other than that. I think I trade my servo for his servo. Ugh. Now that feels pretty bad, because now he gets a servo. Bad news. Okay. Now I wish I had that servo, huh? We just end our turn. Yeah, it's looking very likely that we go 1 and 2 here with a deck that's, I think, better than decks that I've gone 2 and 1 and 3 and 0 with in this format. But what are you gonna do? All right. I'm just gonna take it. Go to 8. That is the nature of variance, you know, with Magic. So we're gonna use Leave in the Dust on Gear Per Osprey here. Draw a card. It's a land. Watchful Automaton. Okay. I mean, at least it can block Countless Gears Renegade. So, while also scrying for me once. So I guess that's what I'm gonna aim for. We have really not seen our gold card that we drafted very much. It's been a little sad. Okay, so I'm going to block the Countless Gears Renegade. Opponent probably going to use something else with Revolt here that makes me really sad. We're going to scry. I do want Hungry Flames. Yes, please. All right. Kill each other. I go to 6. Hidden Stockpile. Okay, so you can make a servo every turn now. This thing's awesome. That's not so awesome. And there's the servo. Okay. I'm going to cast Hungry Flames on this. And I'm going to cast Malfunction on this and see if maybe that'll get us somewhere. Don't want to attack. He can, of course, trigger Revolt whenever he wants to, basically. It's only his instep, but he can trigger it to Scry. It's like a free... He sacrifices a servo every turn for Scry, basically. And even attacking with both of these isn't bad because he'll hit me for 1 and then he'll get another servo back. That may just be what he does. Yeah, that's what he's going for. Probably just Scries the one I block. Yeah. He does. Drops me down to 5. All right, so he replays the Osprey, gets another servo. Oh, wait. Okay. Got you guys at the wrong time. Early game would have been way better for both of these. But yeah, we're pretty much dead. I mean, we're not completely dead. We can draw our way out of it. We got to kill that Osprey, basically, is what needs to happen. That's a requirement, basically. Yeah, we basically got 2 different ends of the spectrum in our matches. We got, like, the best draws ever, and then the rest have been... I mean, maybe we had a draw or 2 that was sort of in the middle. But the bulk of them were pretty bad. This opponent's deck, by the way, is really good, so not trying to belittle how good their deck is, because it's super good. Yep. Get yourself another servo. And yeah, we're just dead in the air, basically. We can take a little less damage, but it won't make a difference. So that was one of the most disappointing 1 and 2s I've ever had. We didn't even win a game in our other games, and especially in our second round, we really should have gone. We should have beaten that opponent. Like we really should have, but we didn't. Third opponent, maybe we would have lost to no matter what. But you know, it's okay. The draft obviously went really well. I think this was like a perfect example, even though it didn't perform quite up to that level. A perfect example of what you want to do in the blue-red archetype. You know, all the improvised, low curve artifacts, and just play a bunch of sweet cards, sweet big cards at the end of the game. So it was a fun deck to play, but it was definitely a little disappointing, as you can probably tell from my demeanor. So thanks for watching, and there'll of course be another draft video next week. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.